Hi, I'm Miranda Dolan. I work for Siemens Software. I started about 6 years ago in 2017 when I was a co-op in college. I attended the University of Cincinnati studying computer science. I did quite a few different things on my co-ops at Siemens. I bounced around a little bit trying to figure out what I did or didn't like, and ultimately I ended up in large-scale development where I work now on the meshing team in simulation and test solutions. So I've actually just started a brand new project, which I'm really excited about. It's kind of unlike anything I've done before. So I'm on a new team. We work on something called Smart Virtual Sensing, and there's actually two really big opportunities for me on this team, which is what makes me so excited about it. So I have gotten to be the Scrum Master, which is a great opportunity. It's a new role for me, and it's given me a lot of room to grow and learn. And then the other exciting thing is that I should actually be able to see this project from start to finish, which isn't all that common sometimes in large-scale development, so this will be really exciting for me. My favorite thing about Siemens Digital Industries Software is their willingness to let me fail. They encourage me to try new things, they want me to step outside of my comfort zone. So when I normally describe the workplace culture at Siemens, I like to say two things. I like to say that it's very flexible, and I also think it's very genuine. So in terms of flexibility, it's really great to see a company understand that not everybody's day-to-day is the same. So they know that your work hours might look different, your time off might look different, and they're very understanding of that. They really want to work with you to make sure that it's the best possible schedule for you. And in terms of being genuine, I mean that in the sense that I feel like my relationships have gone past just being coworkers. These are my friends and people that I really value, and that makes me want to perform my best for them. And I think I can speak for them in return that they want to perform their best for me and for everyone else that we work with. I think that Siemens has some really great benefits and offers, and I do genuinely feel like they try to support me the best they can in my work-life balance. One of the biggest pieces of that is having unlimited PTO, and I know that when people hear that term, it can seem kind of crazy, but I think in the long run, it's really, really healthy for your workers and your employees. It allows, at least me individually, to take time off when I need it and not feel like I need to hoard all these days and save them up and take them for big holidays when, in fact, I need a day off right now. And having that kind of flexibility makes it really easy to avoid burnout. One of the ways I feel like Siemens really helps me benefit my career, which I think this sometimes sounds like a negative, but we have a really big generation gap in specifically development. But at Siemens, that generational gap is kind of a really big positive for me as an early professional in my career. I have all of these really, really wise and sophisticated older developers who have been here for a long time, and they really care about this software and they want to make sure that it's transferred in a really meaningful way. It's really encouraging to know that they would rather me take my time and truly learn what's going on and how to continue in the future rather than just scramble and do my best to figure it out in the meantime and get as much work done as possible. So this generational gap is really a huge opportunity for me to learn so much from these older developers who are so willing to teach me as much as they know. To any women that are looking to work at Siemens Software, I have two big pieces of advice, I guess. So one would be start to look at your career as more of a learning journey. You don't need to come into Siemens knowing everything and anything. You can come here and trust that people here will teach you and trust yourself that you're able to learn. My other piece of advice to women wanting to work at Siemens Software would just be as open as you can to learning from others and be ready to try things outside of your comfort zone. And whether that means you succeed or fail, again, both are equally important, and Siemens will support you every step of the way.